starring Lee Marvin.
What's the matter? You hurt, mister?
Oh. You yell like you were hurt. What is it?
All right, break it up. I got you covered. No, officer. He tried to rob me. Stand over there. Hands against the wall. Move! Yes, sir. He jumped me. I was only defending myself. Looks like you did a good job. I think you broke his neck. Oh, no. No.
My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant, M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police. Every Friday morning, the week's accumulation of questionable deaths goes to the coroner for an inquest. I was there about a knifing. It was a routine case for me. I had no connection with the hearing already in progress and no interest in it. And then a name stirred my memory.
And the dead man was finally identified as Garcia? Yes, Joseph Garcia?
Yes, sir.
And the man he was struggling with? Will you identify him, please?
That's him over there. Robert Hummel.
Will you please rise, Mr. Hummel? You're quite sure, officer?
Yes, I'm positive.
You may be seated. Go ahead, officer.
Well, the way he told it to me, Garcia jumped him. He grappled with Garcia and got the best of him.
So it seems. Now about the deceased, Joseph Garcia. Did he have a record?
Yes, sir. 2 arrests. 1 conviction for mugging.
Mugging is a slang term for robbery, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's sort of a street holdup without a weapon. You get a man around the neck from behind, then go through his pockets with your free hand. There are other methods classified as mugging, but that's the way Garcia did it the time he was convicted.
Oh, that's not fair. Joe wasn't like that anymore. You're making him look like he was still a criminal. Joe was going straight. Oh, Joe's not the one on trial here. He is. He killed Joe, didn't he? Oh, Joe was going straight. I know it, please. I know it.
It should not be necessary for me to point out that no one is on trial here. This is not a court of law. Now, the sole purpose of this hearing is to determine, on the basis of the facts, how the deceased met death. I understand Mr. Hummel was involved in a similar case several years ago.
Yes, sir. 3 years ago, he killed a thief. There was an inquest and a police investigation.
He was, exonerated?
Yes, sir. He'd acted in self-defense. The state's attorney's office cleared him.
And the other night? That was self-defense also?
Well, the man jumped him from behind, he said, and when he fought to break Garcia's hold on him, he just didn't know his own strength.
What bothered me was the fact that several known muggers had been killed in recent months by strangulation or a broken neck. I got permission from Captain Gray to ask a few questions about Hummel and Garcia. To find out about the dead man, I went to see his girl. Stella helped her father run a cleaning and pressing shop.
If it's what happened at the inquest, I don't care. That man lied, and they said he had a perfect right to do it. Oh, I'd have said a lot more if they hadn't stopped me.
Nobody's stopping you now, Stella.
What good will it do? They didn't even try to find out what really happened. That man killed Joe, and they said he had a perfect right to do it.
Justifiable homicide. The law says you can use whatever force is necessary to resist attack.
He was lying. They all lied. Joe never followed that man. He had to use that street to get home. Joe never attacked anybody in his life.
How do you know, Stella? Were you there? Joe was convicted of mugging once. Was he innocent that time, too? Was he, Stella?
Joe served his time. He was going straight. I know it. Don't you understand? I know it.
Because he promised you.
Because we were going to get married next week. That doesn't count for anything, though, does it? They say show us some evidence. All I've got is a new dress I'll never wear. And a joint bank account for $109. Do I look like somebody who'd marry a crook? Joe learned his lesson the hard way. He wanted things to be different now for me. He had a job. Is that evidence, though?
It wouldn't even get into court.
Well, that's all I've got. And an unused marriage license. You can see it any time you want to.
I'll take your word for that.
It doesn't matter, Mr. Ballinger. Not one little bit.
My next stop was the Skid Row bar where Joe Garcia was last seen alive. It was hardly the sort of a place where a man like Hummel would stop for a casual drink. And getting information out of the bartender took some prodding. He didn't like the police.
Yeah. Joe Garcia used to come in here. But I don't know nothing about what happened after they left here.
Okay, let's take it from the time that Garcia got here.
Well, he was in and out 3-4 times. Bar cruising up and down the street. Said he was looking for a guy.
A guy?
He said he had a job for somebody. And then about 20 minutes before closing, this fat guy comes in.
Hummel?
Yeah, I guess that's his name. I never saw him before.
You remembered what time he came in?
Well, yeah. He bought the house a drink. That don't happen in here every night.
Where was Joe Garcia at this time?
Down at the end of the bar. And I remember that because when I gave Joe his drink, he said, that guy's got more money than brains. He just bought everybody a drink in a place down the street. This, Hummel, yeah. He flashed a wad like that.
You figure he was looking for trouble?
Just a question of who'd grab him off first. I didn't figure it'd be Joe.
Well, I guess Joe was just going from bar to bar looking for a sucker.
I don't know. Say, come to think about it, Joe didn't follow him in here. Joe came in first, and then Hummel showed up a couple minutes later.
You sure about that?
Yeah. I remember because Joe ordered a beer. And when Hummel said he was buying, he changed his order to a shot.
Who left first?
Well, Hummel, I guess. But everybody left about the same time. I was closing up.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't have much, but I took it back to Captain Gray. I thought there was enough to kick around for an angle.
What are you trying to prove, Frank? Garcia had a conviction for mugging. You saw a fat roll of bills and he went for it. The fact that he got his neck broken doesn't change anything.
All right, would you buy 5 other dead muggers? 7 all told, including Hummel's too?
What are you talking about?
I went through all the records of the unsolved homicides in that area for the past few years. And then I narrowed it down to the victims who had records for mugging. There were 5 of them, Captain. And they were all found in vacant lots or alleys. And they all had broken necks or a crushed larynx.
Stop it, Frank. It isn't evidence and you know it.
The MO in all the cases is the same. Except in these 5, no police officer showed up. So whoever killed these just walked away.
You're not trying to tell me that was Hummel.
I don't know. But somehow I believe Garcia's girl. He was going straight. And we do know that Hummel killed twice.
All right, where's the motive? This man's a rare coin dealer. He's got a lot of money. He lives in a very exclusive section of town with his sister.
7 all told. Where does the law of averages run out?
And you give me a motive.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
I thought all this had been settled at the inquest. What could the police possibly want to talk to Robert about now?
Well, just a few questions. Is your brother at home, Miss Himmel?
No, he's visiting friends. He said he'd be quite late. Can you tell me?
Oh, no need to bother you with it, Miss Himmel.
Anything that concerns my brother, Mr. Ballinger, is my concern, too. Is it that girl that caused the scene at the inquest?
We do have to check those things out.
She was hysterical. Robert only defended himself against a vicious attack by a known criminal.
He killed the man.
That was unfortunate. But Robert can't be held responsible. He was justified. Lieutenant, exactly what do you want to know?
Well, it was never brought out why your brother was in that part of town so late at night.
Is that all? Robert is in the antique and rare coin business. I suppose it had something to do with that. Oh, excuse me. I thought I heard him come in, but I guess not. It's too early. Shall I have Robert call you in the morning, Mr. Ballinger?
Oh, don't bother. It's nothing that can't wait.
I see. Good night, then.
Good night, Miss Himmel.
Robert? Why didn't you come in?
I heard voices. Thought you had company. I was just going in to bed. Nightcap.
It was your company. A policeman.
And you sent him away, Ruthie? It might have been important.
Oh, Robert, stop it. You know why he was here. More questions. He asked what you were doing down in that awful section of the city.
What concern is that of his? I can go anywhere I like. If I want to have a drink, it's my own affair where I go to have it.
Will you stop walking around like this, so nervous?
I'm not nervous.
Robert. Robert, you've got to see Dr. Berenson.
Now, don't let's start that again. I'm just tired. Very tired. You talk as if I was cracking up.
Where were you tonight, Robert?
My friend wasn't home, so I came back. Good night, Ruthie.
On my way back to the office, I had a call to go to an alley near Washington Square. The body of a man had been found, and he might belong to the pattern I was working on. Ballinger, M Squad.
Your detail interested in this, Lieutenant?
That depends. What do you got here?
Well, there he is, just the way we found him.
You determined the cause of death?
And he was strangled.
Harry Stoyle. You guys know him?
Yeah, we know him. He's got a record as long as your arm. A drunk roller, mostly. These jobs are pretty small stuff for M Squad, aren't they, Lieutenant?
Not if you get enough of them. Harry Stoyle had been a known mugger, and he turned up dead of strangulation. He hadn't been robbed, and no motive for his murder was immediately clear.
Evidence, Frank, evidence. Where's your evidence?
Look, I'll get it, but I gotta have a chance.
We can only go so far.
Oh, come on. The MO's the same as the other 5 unsolved homicides.
That's no proof. Hummel killed them.
They were all muggers. I know Hummel's our man.
Where's your evidence?
Harry Stoyle was in a joint last night where a man was flashing a big roll.
Some men get their kicks out of flashing a big roll.
In front of a bunch of men that'll roll you for $5. Oh, yeah, once I'll buy, but not twice. And we know that Hummel flashed his roll twice. And the second time was in a kind of a joint he got in trouble 3 years ago. And that could spell a different kind of a kick.
Such as?
Such as maybe he likes to kill.
Psychopath?
Yeah.
No, he'd have been spotted long ago by Rollers or friends.
Not if he was careful. Look, I might be wrong about this, but we got to set him up and make sure. I'll be the pitcher.
I can't let you take a chance
Look,
like
he either
that.
takes the bait or he doesn't, but we got to be sure. It's the only way we're going to nail him.
Red-handed?
Right. I'll let him make the first move.
All right, let's get back to work.
During the next 2 weeks, nothing happened. We watched Hummel, followed him to and from his place of business. His behavior was very normal. He spent his nights at home. One day, I got a call to report back to the office. Stella, Joe's girl, wanted to see me. She seemed troubled and doubtful.
Lieutenant, you still haven't found any proof that Joe wasn't trying to rob Mr. Hummel?
Nothing yet, Stella. How you getting along?
Oh, fine. Everything's just fine. I took my dress back to the store, got my money back. Remember that joint bank account I told you about?
$109.
I gave it to Joe's mother.
Good.
To bury him. You know, he just couldn't get a little ahead. And he tried so hard. Lieutenant, sometimes...
Sometimes what, Stella?
Well, even if he did break down when he saw that money, I could understand it, I guess. I knew the kind of a life he led, what having his own home meant to him.
Do you think he broke his word to you?
So many thoughts come to me. But I'd have forgiven him. Even if he'd gone to jail, I'd still have had him. Now I've got nothing. Just the awful doubts and the wondering.
You believed in him, Stella. This isn't the time to quit.
I didn't know you were going out again tonight, Robert.
Yes, I thought I mentioned it at dinner. I'm on the trail of a rather interesting Roman coin.
You're lying.
Is it that obvious, Ruthie?
Yes, it is. And I don't understand why no one else can tell when you're lying.
But no one else knows me as well as you do.
How well do I really know you, Robert? When you've left here and gone down to those cheap bars, are you the same person then?
I only drop in those places when I'm on my way somewhere.
Robert, do you enjoy being with the rough kind of people that frequent these bars?
I can take care of myself.
That's not what I asked. Do you get any kind of satisfaction from being with these people?
You make me sound like a case, Ruthie. Do you think I'm a case?
No, of course not.
Good night, Ruthie.
Robert? Must you go out tonight?
I'm afraid so. Oh, everything's going to be just fine, Ruthie. Just fine. Good night.
Dr. Berenson, this is Ruth Hummel. Pretty well, thank you. Doctor, I would like you to recommend the name of a good psychiatrist, please. I'd like to make an appointment. It's for a friend. No, I don't know anything about the case. I don't know anything about...
I think we've got something. Frank. Hummel just left his house. We followed him to a bar on the south side.
Well, let's go.
Fill me up again. Sure is one cold night outside. How about another one?
Why should you want to buy me a drink?
I just don't like to drink alone. Come on, have one on me. Sit up, my friend.
You, stranger in town, huh?
I live on the north side. Came down here on business.
You know, you ought to put this away before you lose it.
I can take care of it.
Don't bet on it.
I buy you a drink and you tell me how to run my business.
Somebody could grab it and run.
They wouldn't get far.
Oh, you got a gun, huh?
No, I don't need one. Well, I gotta walk over the bus line. Good night.
Oh, yeah, thanks for the drink, yeah? we make of him?
Well, let's see where he leads us. To the bus line or to an alley?
He'll be right behind you.
All right.
Feels like I learned it once. I was mugged, lost all my money, every cent I had, but I didn't forget. Now I'm getting it back in satisfaction, little by little.
Ballinger, M Squad. You're under arrest, Hummel.
I'm glad you stopped me. It had to be this way. I couldn't help myself. I had to kill them. I couldn't let them go.
A Chicago jury sent Hummel to an institution. His mental illness was established beyond doubt. A rare case from which criminal action resulted. Mental disturbance requires treatment like any other illness and is usually curable when caught in time. If Hummel's sister had consulted a doctor when she first became aware of his symptoms, it is very probable that he would never become involved in a murder. But my greatest satisfaction was knowing that Stella's faith in Joe Garcia was confirmed. We had the evidence now, but Stella didn't need proof. She had proof all along, where it really counted.
starring Lee Marvin.